But you're doing all right. That's good. You played some Sega Saturn games. Saturn games are good. I come down on the side of the fence that is Saturn games are good. I know that that's probably a real hot take, but I'm into them. So what do you say we get things started? Pick things back up where we were from yesterday. Get back to the happy time, warm, fun times that we're going to be having here in Hinamizawa land, where only good things are apparently going to happen from now on. We apparently found the true ending. Like, listen to that music. It's positive. It's uplifting. We did it. All right. So I guess we can just consider this like an extended epilogue of good ending, because, I mean, that's where we're at so far. We befriended Satoko after 2 whole games of being at each other's throats. You never discovered what the name of this song was. I don't know what it is either. I'll look it up. It's not gonna go south. It's fine, Jetstorm. It's fine. I promise you. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna be at a good place by the end of the stream. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so nanda.
See, look, we're starting with me on already. Things are already good. How could it go south from here?
ケイちゃんの親帰ってきたんだね。
栄養剤臭がプンプンして目は充血してて。
There's a big relate. I'm sure a lot of people understand.
どうも丸二晩徹夜で相当の修羅場だったらしい。
Jetstorm, you're saying that like it's a bad
大
thing.
人は大変だ。
ケイチ君のお父さんって画家さんだったかな。画家さんも大変なんだね。そういえばそうでしたわね。一度どんな絵を描くか拝見したいものですわ。
An artist, huh? I'd seen a number of watercolor and acrylic paintings on display, but he had to have been doing some other job too. Just what does Dad do exactly? How do you not know what your dad does? That seems real weird to me. How uninvolved do you have to be to at least not know what your dad does? He didn't let anyone into his workshop after all. I wanted to sneak a peek one day.
結局家を開けたのは二晩。短い攻略期間だったね。で、ケイちゃんは異中のキャラを攻略できたのかな？
Oh damn. Oh damn.
両親不在はギャルゲー主人公の基本だしね。
It's a must-have for eroge protagonists. This old man does not have a dirty mind.
好感度をいっぱい稼いでちゃんとフラグが立ちましたですよ。
I have no idea what any of you are talking about, and in 1983, not many people would.
じゃあこれでケイチ君ももう自炊しなくてもよくなっちゃったんだね。
Right, cook for myself. Yeah, won't have to do that anymore.
ゆうべは何を作ったのかな
In the end, I didn't make a single thing
ゆうべ
myself.
は野菜炒めを。
おお、ケイちゃんも少しは料理らしいものを作れるようになったじゃない。
野菜炒めを作ったんだね。美味しくできたかなレナさん、暑苦しいですわよ。なんで私にベタベタくっつきますの？美味しいご飯に仲良くお皿を洗いっこなのです。いいの暑苦しいと言ってますのよ。
Rena is never unpleasant, garbage child. You will take those words back.
え？何の話？
Mion, utterly confused, asked me for clarification, but I just barely, albeit transparently, averted my eyes.
そうそう。みんなさ、今日の午後に予定はあるかい？ないよね。あるわけないよね。
Ooh, she's excited. Today was Saturday, the beautiful day in which we liberated from the confines of school in the afternoon. Actually, the school in Hinamizawa had slightly different Saturdays than those in the city. There were a lot of students here who brought a bento, ate it at lunch, and then went to play in the school around the school. Went to play in the yard around the school ground. You could say that the entire school turned into a children's playground. There were mountains behind the school, and if you went down that way, you'd find mountain streams. You could avoid the strong sunlight and make conversation in the classroom if you wanted to, too. You could also play hide and seek in the construction pipes. You end up in Mushroom Land if you do that. You want to give Rena hugs and head pats. She's very receptive to both, so you're probably in good territory with that. Of course, you were free to go home as well. There were some kids who went home and helped water the fields or tended to stores. If Leon was bringing up the afternoon like this, then it must have been for some crazy big club event. However, sadly, I had something I needed to do before taking part in whatever it was.
お仕事ですか？ついてないのです。何の仕事でございましょうね。お父さんの画家の仕事のお手伝いとか。お父さんの絵のモデルになるとか？
Yeah, that's it.
モデル？ルード？
Oh my god, Rena, no! No! Stop! You're gonna see his furry seal, Rena. Calm down. I looked into Rena's eyes and saw myself completely naked in a questionable pose with a single rose in my mouth.
ないない。それだけは100万積まれても絶対にない。
To get rid of Rena's delusions, I grabbed her head and swung it from side to side.
とまあ、愉快な妄想は置いといてだ。
Probably like one of your French cages.
とにかく俺にはちょっとお昼に仕事がある。それが終わってからの合流でいいなら OK だぞ。
お昼に仕事？おー、そりゃなんだかかっこよさげじゃない。何ひょっとして各界の VIP との会食？
Nailed it.
ビジネスランチとか？
Nailed it. Just utterly knocked it out of the park, Mion.
実に悲しいことだが正解だ。
Everyone shouts wildly surprised. Whoa! We just zoomed on home. Jesus! It was true. Today I'd be on a job with my family. For my dad's job, he was having about 10 people from the publishing company over for a house party. He called people from work for a party the day after having stayed up 2 nights in a row. I'm amazed at their vitality. Adults have it pretty rough. Of course, it would be incredibly uncomfortable for me. It would be really tiring to have to force myself to smile at some old dudes I didn't know, but they were my dad's important business connections, so offending them would be bad. Well, with all that said, it was going to get uncomfortable for me today, starting at lunch.
これは理髪そうなお子さんで
具足の圭一です。圭一、こちらは出版社の本田さんだ。そしてこちらは印刷会社の井上さん。ご挨拶しなさい。
どうも、息子の圭一です。父がいつもお世話になっております。
圭一くんもお父さんのように絵は描かれるんですか？圭一くんの絵もぜひ拝見したいな。
My dad had such a brazen occupation, that of an artist, although I don't really know what kinds of things he creates. I don't really care. I don't want to see anyway. I am so uninterested in my family, I could give 2 shits less. Dad was so tight-fisted about it, so he doesn't show them to me very often anyway. I'm not a kid anymore, so I wouldn't care at all if there were pictures of naked ladies or anything.
圭一くんもお父さんに指示してしっかり勉強すれば、きっとお父さんのような
Who is Keiichi trying to fool with this narration? You are a teenage boy. If there were naked nippy nips all over them pictures, you would be all over them. Don't even start with me, Keiichi.
ここだけの話ですけど、親父って そんなにすごい画家なんですか？
I readied myself and whispered my question. It might have seemed odd for son to be asking this, but when I did, he gave me this really strange grin and tightly clamped down onto my shoulder.
それはもう本当に素晴らしい作家さんなんですよ。
そうですか。それは良かったです。
購入制限はないし、ファンサービスはするし、
Of course!
ファンレターには必ずお返事をくれるし、世間のニーズもちゃんと汲み取っていて研究熱心。靴下は脱がしたら絶対に NG。 それはメガネや制服だって同じなんですよ。
What is going on?
そこを前原先生はよく理解している。イベントは参加ごとに必ず壁で大行列だし。
すみません。絵ってのは壁に飾るものじゃないんですか？
そんなことはない。それは誰もが島中から始めるんです。そして島角、大通りの島角と階段を登って、
Oh no.
そして至る
His dad was Ryukishio 7 all along.
あなたもぜひ前原先生と合体で出展できるような大作家になってくださいね。応援していますよ。
It's fine to have a lot of passion for the things you like, but I didn't get it. But it seemed like the world of art ran pretty deep. It was probably a much deeper world than I could have imagined. I decided to leave it at that. Then I realized my mom was calling me from the other side of the room.
ケイチ
Mom, thank you for rescuing me from this weirdness.
電話よ。お友達から。
A lucky break. Maybe I could get out of this uncomfortable business party by using a friend's phone call as an excuse. I scampered over to the front door and snatched up the receiver my mom had left there.
もしもし、俺。
もしもし俺なんて挨拶はございませんですわよ、ケイチさん。もう少し言葉遣いをお勉強なさいませ。
I was under the opinion that the person speaking to me had far stranger way of talking.
Nanda.
You're not wrong!
お前が俺のところに電話してくるなんて珍しいな。
のんきなことを言ってる場合ではありませんのよ。それよりもケイチさん、あなたいつになったらこっちに来れますの？
悪い。こっちもなんだか長引いちゃってさ、なかなか解放してもらえないんだよ。俺も早く部活に加わりたいんだけどさ。
違いますですわよ、ケイチさん。今日は部活ではありませんわ。実践ですのよ。
What? Sadoko's voice was different than normal. I could feel the urgency in it drifting through the phone.
実践？なんだか穏やかな話じゃ
Oh
ないか。
no!
どういう状況なんだ？
詳しくは後からの説明にいたしますわ。とにかく絶対的な危機なんですの。
A terrible crisis!
このままでは負けてしまうでございますわ。
No! What on earth was going on? Could it have been a fight? I didn't know who they were, but laying a hand on someone from Hinamizawa was an absolutely terrible idea.
わかった。すぐに火星に行くぜ。場所はどこだ？
沖宮小学校のグラウンドですわ。駅まで来れば看板があるからわかりますですわよ。とにかく大急ぎですの。
The school campus. The situation could have a lot of people involved. Could it have turned into an all-out brawl? Who was the enemy here anyway? Oh, I'm on fire! No, you were on fire a couple nights ago. You're probably fine now, though.
すぐ行く。武器も持って行った方がいいか。金属バットでも持っていくか。
Like a metal baseball bat. Let's give Keiichi a metal baseball bat. This always works out well.
バットをお持ちですの？それは心強いですわよ。
Fantastic! Bring a ball. Okay, bring a ball bat. Good! Good! We're on our way to a melee with a fucking ball bat. The call cut off abruptly. I needed to hurry.
お、ケイイチ、探したんだぞ。こちらの出口さんがな、ぜひ次のコピーして。
Oh, yep, that confirms it.
そんなことよりバットないかな。金属バットなければ長物なら何でもいいや。
長ければ何でもいいなら、父さんのゴルフクラブの物置
Just go grab a golf club. That'll work too. It didn't have the same kind of impact, but a golf club was a splendid weapon too. It was lighter than a baseball bat and maybe easier for me to
Thank you.
use.
それ借りるよ。
Somebody about to get Andrew
俺
Ryan.
ちょっと友達のところに行かなきゃならない用事ができちゃったんだ。ごめん。
ケイチ、待ちなさい。
Homura, kidding. I grabbed a golf club, jumped on my bike, and headed straight for town. Wait for me, Satoko. I'll be right there. Just hold out until then. I didn't actually know where Okinomiya Elementary was exactly, but Satoko's phone calls seemed to demand urgency, so I rushed out without asking her about how to get there. But if I went to the station, there would be signs. At least I feel like that's what she said. Then I heard the jingling of a bicycle bell from behind me. Yo! Hey! How's it
こん
going?
にちはなのですよ。
おう、リカちゃんか。
ケイチ、早かったです。いっぱいいっぱい急いだですね。
Damn. This isn't the time to be out of breath. I need to hurry.
すまん。沖宮小学校ってのはどこだ？
ご案内しますです。ついてくるですよ。
Mika-chan rode off on her bike. I followed
急
her.
に里子に呼び出されたんだが、一体どういうことになってるんだ？
はじめはこちらが優勢だったのです。ところが途中から向こうが助っ人を入れてきたのです。ズルなのです。
A helper? What cowards? Calling for reinforcements the minute they realized they'd
みん
lose?
なバッタバッタと打ち取られましたのです。歯が立たないのですよ。
Sounds like they're pretty strong.
詳しい話は後だ。時間がないんだろ。急いでくれ。
お任せなのです。
With Rika-chan leading the way, we headed straight for the elementary school grounds. I asked Rika-chan something during that time. It seemed that all of our club members besides me were part of this fight. Damn, so what was Mion trying to tell everyone was that this would happen. If I had known that, I would have just ditched my family job. But it was too late for regrets. According to Rika-chan, we had a one-sided advantage from the start, but our angry foes had brought in a powerful ally. The club members put up a resistance and went against them one by one, but apparently they couldn't stand up to them.
部活メンバー総がかりで勝てない？
A prize fishing contest or some shit. Maybe it'll be another curry cook-off.
一体そりゃどんな化け物なんだ？
すごいのです。敵は正統派なのですよ。
Orthodox. So they weren't using thuggish brawling tactics, but they had actually studied karate or something. Is that what she meant?
もうケイチだけが頼みの綱なのですよ。
Okinomiya Elementary School came into view. I could hear many voices raising hell over there. Get in there, Keiichi! You got it!
レナ、サトコ、今行くからな。俺がまとめてぶっ潰してやるぜ。
There were a lot of bicycles left out front of the school. I left mine there next to them in the same way. I could tell there were a lot of people flooding the campus. Were there two armies in the midst of a huge no-holds-barred brawl? I took my golf club in hand. Whoosh! I swung it. I felt the sensation of it sticking firmly to my palm. Great! The feedback wasn't bad. I'm gonna go all out with this thing! I dashed at a breakneck speed to the school gates, swinging it around.
ついてこい、リカちゃん。男前原圭一のバンプ不当な大活躍を見
He's
せて
the
やる
mighty
ぜ。
manly warrior, Keiichi Maebara, everybody.
わあ、ケイチがとても頼もしいのです。ゴルフクラブで大暴れなのです。
Rika-chan applauded me, though a little dryly, lauding my valiance. The manly Keiichi Maebara put it behind him and headed for the place where he may die.
でもケイチ、どうして今日はゴルフクラブなのですか？
仕方ないだろ。俺も最初はバットの方がいいと思ったんだが、うちってバットなくってさ、素手よりははるかにマシだと思って、せめてゴルフクラブを持ってきたんだ。
偉い偉いのですよ。ケイチをなでなでしてあげますです。ゴルフクラブで大暴れが楽しみなのですよ。
Cannot wait to see Keiichi's Golf Club Rampage coming to Nintendo Switch this fall. Despite the emergency situation, Rika-chan reached up and stroked me on the
おい
head.
ざけてる場合かよ。え？
Just then, an extremely loud metallic sound rang out, and I heard many people cheering.
レフト、あー抜けた。回れー、二塁いけるぞ、二塁。
センター、落ち着いて。三塁へ送って。
The center fielder caught the ball, and after a brief pause, sent it flying to third base. It had been pitched at... If he had pitched it wildly, it might get there. He gave it a second and threw it to a third with time to spare. The instructions from the bench, they were solid. Wait, what?
あ、ケイイチくん来てくれたよ。さとこちゃん、さとこちゃん、ケイイチくん来てくれたよ。遅すぎですわ。油を売るのはガソリンスタンドだけで十分でございますのよ。
Oh, God. Oh, that was good. That was good. Damn it, that was good. Oh.
その前原君って子は本当に助っ人になれるんですか？相手はあの強豪校のエース左腕の亀田君ですよ。甲子園クラスの投手を打ち崩せるなんて一体どんな助っ人なんです？
大丈夫です。ケイイチくんならきっと逆転させてくれますよ。
New sprite. Hey, does he have a... That's a pretty good original sprite, you gotta say. Oh damn, he did. I did not know that he had a sprite, a baseball sprite in the original. That's nice.
本当に頼もしい人なんです。
What? He's the pinch hitter we brought to take out left arm Kameda with his bullet fastball. The one who had a no-run game after another during the regional qualifiers. The undefeated demon pitcher Ushima, the super high school level pitcher who had already been marked by professional scouts. He was gonna win against them. He's the ultimate high school pitcher. That's his ultimate talent.
あんなヘナチョコピッチャーなんかケイイチさんには目じゃないですのよ。あんな球楽勝でバックスクリーンを越してくださいますわ。
There was a slugger like that in this prefecture? I had no idea. He must have gone under the radar. Hey, that scout stood up. Hey, take a picture. His full name is Keiichi Maibara. Look him up in the database and send his history to our office.
これが前原圭一だ。写真。
A whole lot of sports journalists, led by Satoko, gripped their cameras tightly and searched for the rumored Keiichi Maibara. As for me, I was so dazed at what was happening that I was frozen in place with my golf club up in the air.
ケイイチさん、こっちですわよ。
What? The camera people stared me through with their viewfinders, and just like I had, they turned to stone. In the hands of their gallant pinch hitter, Keiichi Maibara was a golf club. Nobody could seem to understand why I was holding something like this. And at this point, neither did I. A cold, greasy sweat dripped from me. The first one to break his I'm having a stroke. The first one to break his inordinately awkward silence was Rena.
ケイイチくん、
おう。
一つ聞いてよろしいですの？
Please don't. Psychic waves of my entreaty flowed out of my face, along with my sweat. It somehow seemed to reach the two of them. The deathly quiet reporters all parted, as Moses once parted the sea. But Moses probably didn't go through the parted sea this quietly.
野球の試合なら初めからそう言え。
私言いませんでした？
There was not a mention. I did not hear a single word. I did not hear the word ball anywhere in the call that you made to me, you garbage gremlin.
第一バット持ってグラウンドに来いって 思いつくわ
What
けですか？
else could it possibly have been?
というか、何をどう間違ったらゴルフクラブを持ってくるって発想になるわけでございますの？きっとね、暗いムードになったチームを明るくして盛り上げようとしてケイチ君がわざとやってくれたんだと思うな。
Nailed it, Rena. You nailed it.
思うな。
Rena smiled bitterly and covered for me with all her might. Please believe her, everyone. I'm begging you.
ケイチはゴルフが大好きなんですよ。
Exactly. He loves golf.
なでなで。
Rika-chan started patting my head, a broad grin on her face all the while. I pushed her hand away, grabbed her from behind her suspenders, and picked her up like a kitten.
リカちゃん、なんでさっき駅で会った時野球だって教えてくれなかったんだよ。そうすりゃ赤っ端を書かずに済んだのに。
ニッパー。
God damn it! Rika-chan's smile was like the sun, so incredibly innocent. She's glowing! When I saw Rika-chan's radiant smile, I couldn't help but feel like I could forgive anything she did. However, if Rika-chan thought Rika thought I actually would, then she had another thing
と
coming.
いうわけでこれはお仕置きだ。レナ。
Rika-chan still plucked up in my hand. I offered her to Rena. That's right. The kittenified Rika-chan sent Rena's voltage into overcharge.
はあ、もらった。レナがもらったんだよ。はあ、かわいいよ。
You're done, kid! You're done! Hop! Spinny! Rena stuck out her tongue like a chameleon and preyed upon Rika-chan while spinning her around.
リカちゃんかい。
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is very fucking cute. Rika's face is just done. She knows she done fucked up.
リカちゃんかい。はあ、
Rena held her tight as a vice and began to get her fill of rubbing her cheek into Rika-chan's. Their cheeks rubbed together lightly. Rika-chan's face, it looked like it was being crushed by
何があっ
Rena.
たかは存じませんけど、リカが自業自得のようですわね。
ああ、俺も最近ようやくリカちゃんがただ可愛いだけじゃないと悟ったぞ。
はあ、ケイチ君に許可をもらったんだよ。お持ち帰り。
Oh my god! This is too much! For the moment, I just gave her a 3-minute timeout.
ところでサトコ、緊急の呼び出しってのは野球ってことなのか？
ええ、そうですわ。ご家族でホームパーティーだったんですって。悪いことをしましたわね。でもこういう時は家族よりも仲間の危機の方が最優先と決まっていますのよ。
You know, Trash Child's got a point. There are a lot of points where it's totally okay to prioritize family over, or friends over family. I felt like that's what I was supposed to be saying, not you. Well, it was just a business party for my dad, I guess. I honestly felt glad to be called out here.
その危機的状況というのはどんな具合なんだ？6対7ってことは負けてるのがうちのチームってことか。
Yeah, we losing.
ん？9回の裏で2アウト？
God, you didn't give us much time!
なんだこの試合もうほとんど終わりかけてるじゃないかよ。
圭一さんがもっと早く来ればもう少し余裕がありましたのよ。ここまで引き伸ばすのにどれだけ苦労したとお思いですの？
分かったよ悪かったよ。で俺の仕事はなんだ？ピンチヒッターでもやるのか？ならば任せろ。こう見えても俺引っ越す前は結構バッティングセンターに通ってたんだぞ。
Keiichi knows a lot about using ball bats!
親父がうさばらしに行くときよく付き合わされてさ。
Keiichi is very good at ball bats. You could say that he's very proficient at knocking it out of the park. He'll knock him dead, I'm sure.
ミートバッティングだったらそこそこの自信が。
A thunderous sound rang out, the likes of which I'd never heard before. The catcher's mitt trembled, sending a light cloud of dust, telling me the tremendous sound had come from the
ちょ
ball.
っと待ておい。今の凄まじい剛速球は一体なんだ。
驚いた？うん。あれ本物の甲子園ピッチャーなんだよ。スポーツ新聞でも有名な高校野球のエース、左腕の亀田君って知らない？
悪いけど知らん。ミオン、お前なんだよその格好は。
Mion showed up, and to my surprise, she was wrapped up in bandages. Just what on earth happened?
途中から来た圭一君には最初から説明がいるよね。
お、なんだリカちゃんはもういいのか。
可愛いのいっぱい楽しいんだよ。ほよほよでやわやわでふにふに。
Rika-chan confirmed for soft, fluffy, and squishy.
ほっぺだけでご飯3杯はいけ。
No! Cannibalism is bad, Rena! Don't do that!
もうお嫁に行けないのです。
Whoa! 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 I wonder how Rika-chan's cheeks taste if you can eat them 3 times a day. No, you don't wonder that at all, Keiichi. I almost flipped my own delusion switch, but I put a stop on that using logic. I was an adult! I'm an adult!
じゃあ説明を頼む。
He took Rika and threw her on the ground.
何をどう間違えたらこんな草野球対決に甲子園ピッチャーのリリーフが登場するんだ。
No. He might have a lot of qualities. He is not an adult yet. Everyone exchanged glances, then Rena spoke for all of them.
最初はね、普通の野球対決だったの。
ひなみ沢ファイターズと沖宮タイタンズはささやかながらも因縁の対決でさ、今回もささやかに大盛り上がりしてたわけ。
まあ平たく言えば学校対決ですよね。ひなみ沢と沖宮の学校の因縁試合なんですね。因縁って言ってもまあ和気あいあいとしたものなんだけどね。
でそれになんでうちの部活メンバーが参加してるんだ。ユニフォームを着てるやつもいれば私服のやつもいるし、そもそも俺たちって野球部ってわけじゃないだろ。
つまり、割といい加減なの。
今日たまたまチームに欠員が出たって言うんでさ、それじゃあせっかくだからって言って急遽私たちが乱入することになったってわけよ。
I see. So if there weren't enough members, anyone could come to the rescue, whether boy or girl, and no matter what grade they were in. That jumbled together feeling was the hallmark of our
リカちゃんに聞い
school.
た話だと最初のうちは押しまくってたらしいじゃないか。
Exactly. Maybe maturity through repeated death.
2位はすごいバッターなのですよ。右へ左へホームランなのです。
Mion proudly stuck out her chest. Doing so seemed to hurt her somehow, and she groaned pathetically.
ミオンさんが登場するたびに走者一掃の大ホームランが飛び出すんですの。貞子と違ってちゃんとバットにボールが当たるのですよ。
Oof! Oof! Dumpstered.
リーカミー
Rika is causing
まあ
all sorts of
なんと
trouble
なく話は
today.
分かった。
I don't know what's gotten into Rika, but she's definitely been causing some issues today. We may have to throw her back to Rena to get this sorted. Is it normal that you have no idea? I mean, I don't guess. Baseball's not really all that complicated, but it's not abnormal that you don't know the rules. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how prevalent baseball is where you live either. Like, it's a pretty big thing here. Like, we have 162 game seasons here, so their seasons typically last like half a year. So, like, it's a pretty big deal here.
あの甲子園ピッチャーが登場するまでは楽勝ムードだったというわけだ。
そういうこと。序盤は完全にうちのチームの流れでね。点にはならないまでも。
Yeah, not this year. They're only playing 60 games this year. And they'll be lucky to even get those in if you ask me.
たまたまね、今日の試合にあの亀田くんが見物に来てたの。
I don't know. Sounds like a plant to me, Rona. Apparently, Kameda attends a fairly well-known school in our prefecture that frequently sent people to Koshien. And this man, known as the ace of their baseball team, Kameda, seemed to be quite skilled. Now that I thought about it, it was certainly strange to see cameramen with journalist armbands here to watch a casual baseball game out in the sticks like this.
亀田は小さい頃、沖宮タイタンズにいたことがあるのだそうです。
話は見えてきたでしょ。昔のチームが劣勢になって、つまりそれで飛び入りでリリーフ登板することになって、もうバッタよ。出塁はおろか、ファールも打てないありさまなわけ。
でも甲子園ピッチャーの乱入なんて草野球の試合でずるいですわよ。
All the boys wearing the Hinamizawa Fighters uniform were hanging their heads in disappointment. I knew almost all of their faces. Isn't everyone here a classmate? Oh, I see. We were the only school in Hinamizawa after all.
富田君の岡村君じゃないか。君たちも野球チームだったのか。
前原さん。
His uniform was brand new and not very dirty, fresh off the presses. I could see handmade banners with their names written on them in the grandstands. I see. Their families came to root for them in their debut game today.
岡村のバットは今日のためにお父さんがプレゼントしてくれたそうなのですよ。
The brand new bats sparkled with the kind of present a man just has to perform well.
いっぱい今日のために素振りとかしてきましたのよ。富田さんなんかやりすぎて手の皮がむけちゃって、ほら気の毒に。
Make these children smile again! His torn hand looked like it hurt, but from the injury, I could sense his backbone. I get it, guys. I wanted to make your big moment a good one. The savior of the Okunomiya Titans, we could hear the sounds of this Kameda-kun's tremendous fastball practice. This was no joke. He was definitely on a level far above high school kids. But at his level, he clearly shouldn't have been interrupting a grass lot game, grudge match, though it may have been. He should have understood how much better he was too.
あいつ、こいつら相手にも本気で投げやがったのか。
うん。レナはこんなの大人げないと思う。
Rena's eyes grew harsh. It took a lot to get Rena mad. As for Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun, they were sniffling, fighting back tears. We heard another tremendous noise from the mitt. I turned around and this left-arm Kameda-kun guy was looking at us and grinning boldly.
というわけよ。こうなったらやるしかないでしょ。実戦態勢で。
ああ、どうやら本気で行くしかないな。
Gotta get serious, y'all. We've gotta get serious.
でね、本気で行ってみたの。それでみーちゃんが大自爆して。
Mion, embarrassed, scratched her head, and a moment later doubled over in
自
pain.
爆って一体何をどう自爆したらこんなに大怪我できるんだ。
説明するととてつもなく長いですわね。一つ言えるのはここまでして戦果なしということくらいですわね。
ここまで体を張ったのに一点も入れられないなんて。
せっかくの秘策も台無しでかわいそうなのです。
I couldn't even imagine what sort of secret plan it was, but it must have been crazy enough to get her that badly hurt.
でもまあ失敗したおかげでまだ野球でいられるんだろ。
ちょっとみーちゃんの奥の手は野球らしくなかったと思うかな。こうなっては仕方ないでございましょう。ここは正々堂々野球らしく決着をつけるしかないということですわ。
そうそう、野球らしく蹴りをつけないとね。
Settle it like baseball. I think normal people would have given up and gone for the frontal attack. But as a member of our club, I wasn't about to accept that so
野
easily.
球らしくってのが引っかかるぞ。野球らしく見えれば手段は問わないってことだろ。
私たちの部の新庄だしね。そういうことですよね。手段を選ばないことこそ我が部の美徳でございましたよ。
Ren and Satoko laughed at each other delightfully. It wasn't really a virtue we could brag about, but the best thing about our club was that we never rolled over and gave up.
でもカメラがずらーりといるからなかなかズルはできないのです。
Rika-chan spread her arms wide, indicating the array of reporters in the bleachers. She was right. With all those cameramen watching us through those cameras with giant telephoto lenses, foul play would be fairly tough.
そうそう、それがネックだったんだよ。これだけの囚人監視があるとなかなか大胆な手が取れないし。いてててててて。
みーちゃんの手は決しておしとやかだとは思わなかったけどな。
Satoko and Rika-chan both nodded behind Renner.
じゃあここで本題に戻るぞ。今我がチームは1点差で負けてるんだよな。
しかももう9回の裏でアウトも2個。
Exactly, I was thinking that same thing too. Like, let's get Rika to charm the crowd, and then we can set up some kind of proper cheating option. Let's get down to business to hit some balls.
おじさんの作戦がうまくいってれば今頃は満塁のはずなんだけどな。
失敗した作戦を嘆いても始まりませんですのよ。へこたれず次の手を打ってこそ我が部でございましたよ。
Satoko said eagerly, trying to cheer up the downcast Mion, whose secret plan had failed. It may have failed, but Satoko still seemed to have another.
あとこがなかなか威勢がいいじゃないか。ってことは何か奥の手があるってことか。
ケイチ君、この子を誰だと思ってるのかな。
Who the hell do you think she is?
さとこちゃんだよ。北条さとこちゃん。
That was right. We called her Trap Master Satoko, didn't we? She would ensnare our opponent at the perfect moment, the very end. Everyone in our club knew that we could never ever let our guards down against Satoko.
私が仕込んだとはいえ末恐ろしく成長してくれたもんだよ。僅差を制することに関しては私でも舌を巻く時があるね。
ちなみに次の打者がミーでその次の打者がさとこなのです。
We were losing by 1 point, so if we could get to the next runner on a base, then the runner after that could hit a big one and end the match. And that final batter was Satoko? Oh no. Oh no!
ねえ、勝てそうな気がしてきたでしょ。
どういう仕掛けか想像もつかんが絶対何かの罠だと断言できる。俺が敵のピッチャーなら絶対に敬遠だ。
There was no way Satoko was going to hit a home run, even in my dreams. But if she was going to stand in the batter's box normally without any kind of plan, I can't think of anything else she could
その
do.
サトコが俺を呼び出したということは。
It did! It turned into an episode of Princess 9.
なるほど、読めてきたぜ。
It meant that I was a necessary piece of Satoko's trap.
ワクワクするね。さとこちゃんどんなことをするのかな。僕もさとこのさよならホームランが楽しみなのです。
そのためにはケイちゃんの働きが欠かせない。わかるね。これが逆転の最後のチャンス。
Waku waku. Yeah, she said waku waku.
おう、分かってるぜそんなこと。 見てろ、俺とサトコででっかい大逆転を拝ませてやるぜ。
Oh, we about to have a turnabout now, ladies and gentlemen.
では圭一さん、これから手順を説明しますわ。ちょっとお耳を拝借しましたよ。
Satoko and I huddled into a hidden place and held a briefing that anyone watching could tell was suspicious.
前原さんと北条は何を話してるんだろう。委員長みたいにとんでもない奥の手で自爆しないことを祈るよ。
Our teammates Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun seemed very nervous. Rina gave them a wide smile, trying to dispel their anxiety.
大丈夫だよみんな。さとこちゃんと圭一くんならきっとやり遂げてくれるから。
They'll be able to pull it off for it. This is the good route where everything goes right.
相手は甲子園級のピッチャーなんですよ。いくら北条が得意の罠にはめようとしても。
まあみんな黙って見てなって。面白いゲームが見られるからね。
Mion, who knew everything about the transpire, looked like she was having a hard time stifling the laughter bubbling up inside her. She was so terrifying as an enemy, but so reliable as an ally. Mion waved her hands at the umpire.
代打が出ます。私、園崎美音に代わって前原圭一で。
本当に彼で大丈夫なんですか？
The umpire turned an uneasy gaze to the pinch hitter who had jumped in with a golf club.
圭一くんは甘く見ない方がいいですよ。
The members of the club were the only ones grinning with wholehearted confidence. Oh damn. It's about to get real now. When they cut the cinematic, you know they're about to get real. Satoko's plan was definitely simple, but scrupulous. It even looked like the entire situation had gone according to her calculations. The fact that we were losing by 1 point, the fact that I had come late, the fact that Satoko was the last batter, it even felt kind of like this had been set up before the game started. There had been a lot of time since I got here. And during that time, the opposing pitcher, Kameda-kun, took a bathroom break. Even that felt calculated. No, this is Satoko we're talking about, so maybe she made him drink controlled laxatives to get him to use the bathroom at this exact moment. It wouldn't put me past I would not put this past a little shit goblin. And while he was a long way off, shut up in the bathroom, our plan would begin. The opposing pitcher, Kameda-kun, I skipped a line. Was pleasantly taking care of business. In front of the urinal, pleasantly taking care of business. Learn to use a computer. How do I left click? He thought it was only natural he would win a grass slot game like this, and relaxed enough to relieve himself without a care in the world. Maybe that was supposed to be his appeal. However, his relaxed state was itself our chance. Right now, you've already conceded to our club. I too casually walked into the bathroom. There were 3 urinals. Kameda-kun was doing his business in the farthest one. I went to the one next to him. Normally, you would leave one urinal open. Kameda-kun seemed to notice me. I had stood right next to him after all.
なんだ、誰かと思えば大ピンチヒッター様じゃないか。
The Broco. He recalled seeing me swing the golf club around like an idiot, and he couldn't seem to resist the urge to laugh. I, however, wasn't frustrated in the slightest. The match had already been won the moment I arrived. The game had been decided as a big upset for our team, so now all he had to do was push things along exactly how Satoko planned. I'm the one who should be laughing.
圭一くん、うまくやれるかな。
I'm sure Keiichi can use the bathroom, Rena. He's probably got that down. So long as we don't end up in a tug situation, we're probably fine.
大丈夫でしたよ。本気の圭一さんならこんなの朝飯前ですわ。
Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun, our underclassmen, asked each other a question with much trepidation.
本当に 前原さんはあのピッチャーを攻略できるんですか？
あんたたちケイちゃんと同じクラスで生活してて何にも感じないわけ？彼はね、ゆくゆくはあの力で世界を制するかもしれない。
That's a scary thought.
ケイちゃんと組めば世界制覇は容易だな。
世界？
You're very the spontaneity of a tug scenario. Are you now? Our teammates exchanged glances. Did Maibara Senpai really have such incredible strength? Just what kind of strength could that be? My question caused Kameda-kun to stare in bewilderment, and for a moment, he didn't know what to say.
ちょっとよく聞こえなかった。もう一度言ってくれるか。
I smiled thinly, looking straight ahead, and said it once more clearly.
もう一度だけ言う。俺たちを勝たせろ。
Damn! Right to the point. No threats or beating around the bush or anything. Kameda's brain couldn't figure out the meaning of what I'd said, and I could clearly tell he was confused.
バカも休み休み。俺たちを勝たせろだ。お前正気か。
俺からの要求は伝えた。返事はどっちだ？イエスか？
そんなの迷うまでもない。誰がお前らを勝たせるもんか。お前の頭は少し変じゃないのか。
Kameda didn't hide his bewilderment. He didn't want to be around someone who would babble on like this for another second. Those thoughts spilled into his expression, and he quickly moved to leave the
ダメだ。
bathroom.
君にとって勝利は何だ？
Are we about to have a Keiichi moment
決
here?
まってる。尊く絶対的で至上目的だ。それは他の何にも変えられない。
He grinned lightly as he answered as if to make fun of me.
スポーツマンらしい返事だな。勝利こそ絶対。何にも変えられないってわけだ。
I know, I can't tell if it's just Keiichi magic right
そんなの
now.
は当たり前だろ。どんな脅しにも買収にも勝利を放棄させるような対価は存在しない。
I was waiting for those words. I, after spinning around 3.5 times, pointed right at Kameda's
ならば
face.
聞くべきじゃないのか？それほど尊い勝利を放棄させるに値する。どんな対価が提供されるのかを。
何をバカなことを。そんなもの存在するわけがない。
He was denying it, but he stopped. He stopped. He was waiting. He was waiting for me to present some attractive conditions.
君は雑誌のインタビューに好物は焼肉で嫌いなものは甘いものだと答えたらしいが。
Oh, god damn you. Perfect fucking timing. There you go. That's 6969 points. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're having a good evening, Tengu. Crops, faces, etc. Yes, yes.
それは嘘じゃないのかい？
Ooh, do we have some dirt?
何？
Having a poopy and a Nepal.
例えば君が焼肉食い放題に行ったとする。君が皿に持ってくるのは一体何だ？ロースか？カルビか？牛タンの山か？違うよな。君が持ってくるのは肉じゃない。食い放題のプリンやゼリーやケーキなのだ。
Later, Tengu. Have a good evening. And please don't tell a streamer you're going to go watch someone else. It's shitty manners. Thank you. Man, ooh. Okay. Yeah, that one always gets to me. Don't do that, please. Just don't. It's real shitty manners. Give me a minute. I need to... Oh my god. I have said this. I'm gonna go on a tangent. I'm gonna go on a tangent because this is something that I've said on Twitter many times. And I feel that I've gotten my point across about this many times. If you're gonna leave someone's stream, either do so in silence or just say, bye, I'll see you later. There's no point in saying, hey, your stream's shitty and I'm gonna go watch somebody else. Just don't fucking do it. It's bad fucking manners. Somebody please clip this and send it to Tengu on Twitter. Because I'm not gonna warn about it anymore. I don't like being angry at friends, but I've been over this so many fucking times now. And it keeps happening. I'm sorry. But that's... Alright, let's just get back to the game. I'm sorry about that, everybody, but it's something that had to be addressed. It had to be addressed because it's been brought up numerous times now, and it's just bullshit that I have to keep reiterating it. Anyway, you wouldn't bring meat with you. It would be all the pudding and gelatin and the cake you could eat.
女の子が喜びそうな綺麗で可愛らしくて愛くるしいそんな洋菓子が大好きなんだよな
Kameda's face turned utterly pale. Our club already knew that he ate a mountain of desserts when he went to the grilled meat buffet. And we were all aware of his embarrassment and his weakness for sweets. Despite his age, Kameda-kun couldn't possibly have known that the particular grilled meat buffet chain in Shishibone was owned by a member of the Sonozaki family. I'll have to be careful when I go out to eat with my parents from now on.
違う俺が好きなのは豪快な骨付きの
違うお前が好きなのは色とりどりのクリームで優しく
You like little girly foods!
デザートなのだまるでフリルやリボンで飾り付けられた無垢な汚れを知らぬ少女を連想させるそんな透き通った少女のような可愛いデザートを
It's okay to like frills, Keiichi. There's nothing wrong with this.
ニキビだらけの欲望丸出しのスポーツ狩りが怪我するようにバリバリとむしゃむしゃと
言うな
Oh, damn.
そうだ
This is like a full-blown Phoenix Wright meltdown.
お前はデザートを食べてめでているんじゃない怪我し蹂躙ししゃぶり尽くしているだけお前はデザートを
Oh my god.
楽しんでいるだけなんだ
That's a hilarious way of putting it. How do you violate dessert?
食べた知られてしまった俺の密かな楽しみが
Dude, you like dessert. It's fine. I like moon pies.
もう生きていけない死ぬしか死ぬしか
It's a little extreme. It's a little extreme, my dude.
バカ野郎命を粗末にするな
I hit him in the side of his head as hard as I could. Kameda-kun fell down like a girl. His eyes started watering and he broke down.
こんな変なことを考えてデザートを食べているのはきっと世界で俺だけだ俺は爽やかなスポーツマンのふりをした隠れスケベなんだ
そうだお前はスケベだ
Whooshy! Is his pooper on fire? This time I didn't hit him. Instead, I clapped my hands down onto his shoulders. Oh no! Oh no! This is where he turns it around with that Keiichi magic. This music is fucking perfect. Well, there you go! Is this the Ret motto?
お前は自分に素直だった それを自慢していい。威張っていい。自分を誇りに
I
思う。
feel like this is the creed that Rhett lives by. Instead of blaming him, I told him to have pride in himself, and Kameda-kun couldn't hide his confusion.
そうだ。そして俺はお前に感銘を受けたのだ。デザートはただ単に食後に食べる甘いもの。今までずっとそう思ってた。それは間違ってた。
Look at him turn this shit
お
around.
前がそれを教えてくれたんだ。
This is fucking
お
incredible.
前に出会ったおかげで俺は明日から同じデザートを一味も二味も違った味わい方ができるようになるだろう。例えばいちごのショートケーキ。
Strawberry shortcake. Kameda's throat cried out.
いちごのショートケーキの地味さはそうだ。どこか古風なロックメーカー華やかなりし頃の正統派のメイドを思わせる。スカートが短いこびた近代メイドじゃないぞ。正統派の清掃の本格派。
Keiichi knows all about an orthodox, fully dressed, authentic maid, I think.
いちごしかありません。こんなものしかご用意できませんが、どうかご賞味くださいませ。というつつましやかさがいいよな。ご賞味くださいませ。燃える。
This is so much.
燃え
いちごしかないからこそ柔らかく主張したクリームのデコレーションはさしずめフリルやレース刺繍飾りのようなものだよな。それを上品な貴族のご主人様のようにフォークで切り分け、いやいや
Oh my god.
下劣に油汗を浮かせた悪のご主人様のようにしゃぶりつくところがワイルドなのか。いやそれよりいちごを取った後のくぼみの方がいけてるよな。
Yep, that's yeah. I'll have to tag Rhett with that later.
そこに舌を這わせたら
Jesus Christ.
それってどんな味なんだよ。
Oh my god.
いちごを取った後のくぼみ
This
俺
is
もう辛抱できない。
what is happening?
帰りはエンジェルモートでショートケーキを開けるまで見つけ
Oh
る。
my god.
俺のためだけに美しく着飾った少女たちを
Oh my god. He sounds like such a lech.
身を寄せ合って震える少女たちを一人ずつ順番に
This is so much.
一つ食べるごとに次はどの子にしようかとあの子をふいと持って品定めをして
Oh god, I don't even want to think about that, Sarah. Jesus. Please translate girls as cake, alright? Keiichi-kun seems to be talking about cake combination platters. Emphasis mine.
めでるように
This kid shot.
顎をこうクイッと持って
Has there ever been a man such as this who could speak so passionately about a single piece of strawberry shortcake? No, there has not. There has never been, I say. Such passionate feelings were trying to melt away the stubbornness in Kameda's mind.
カメだもう一度だけ言う俺たちを勝たせろ
でもそれは
ならもういいお前には頼まん
I rejected Kameda outright and turned on my
もう
heel.
いいやこの試合は負けだ負けもうこんな試合どうでもいいやそんなことより試合が終わったらエンジェルモートに行ってフリルとリボンで西洋人形のように飾られた美少女たち食い放題で行こうかな
Good lord, this boy.
今夜は豪華に徹底的に食い散らかしじゃ
There's so much going on here. So much.
食い放題。
Despite this being the bathroom, Kameda-kun put both his hands on the floor. You better be washing those after you're done here.
俺が間違ってました
I think that that's the tagline for everything Higurashi does that's like really out of the ordinary or just kind of going over the top. It keeps going.
どうした亀田君言いたいことがあるならはっきりと言え
こんなあなたみたいな人に出会ったのは初めてです。俺は今まで自分はどこか変じゃないかとずっと思って隠れて楽しんできたのに。
何を躊躇するか矮小が
What are you waiting for, you tiny man?
さっき言ったはずだ認めるか否かが男の分岐路なのだ貴様は胸を張れるべき男さあ手を差し出せ自らの偉大さを示してみろ
This is so fucking much.
俺と一緒に俺たちの世界を認めるんだ
Kameda-kun was crying tears of gratitude, unable to speak. That was the moment we exchanged our most zealous handshake the world had ever known. Dude, he just had his hands all over the bathroom floor. Y'all are cleaning your damn hands, you damn nasties. The handshake of the bond of our souls, ardent and intense, tight and steadfast. For a long time, we remained that way. It was an enthusiastic handshake, and as though we were two brothers separated at birth, embracing each other tightly, as though it would give us back the time we had spent apart. That was the moment the man who would pass into legend for eating so much during Angel Mort's all-you-can-eat dessert day that he was banned from the restaurant forevermore was born. He would eventually write his autobiography, and the meaning the date was fate. But none of us had anything to do with this.
じゃあ後でなとりあえず試合は今話した通りだ
Holy crap! With just that, I turned on my heel and made to leave the bathroom. But then Kameda-kun stopped me.
待ってくれ。せめてあんたの名前を聞かせてくれ。
俺か俺の名は前原圭一いや
I kinda didn't feel like using my real name. Anyway, maybe I should lie to him and use a code
俺のこ
name.
とはケイと呼べ
Just call him K.
K。
No, I need to get that off the screen right now. Wait, was that actually an embarrassing name? I left the bathroom behind me at a quick pace, hiding my embarrassment. But from what I heard later, I apparently looked quite gallant coming out like that.
さとこより圭一さんへ。守備はどうでございましたの？
圭一より里子へ交渉は成功エンジェルモードで俺と奴のデザート食い放題で妥結したミオ問題ないな
エンジェルモートにデザート食べ放題で2席ね
Girls got connections.
了解
We will just make this happen. We will win via bribery. Fuck the rules.
手配しとくよ
どういう風に交渉したのか実に気がかりなのです。
What a legendary pee session, right?
きっとデザートの美味しい話で盛り上がったに違いないかなはう。
After that, the game started again. I entered the batter's box as pinch hitter in place of Mion, but all the pieces were already in place. The straight pitch whipped by me like a bullet, true to its name. The camera people raised their voices in a wonder and clicked their shutters. A sharp pitch as always. He's really going places this summer, isn't he? That golf club pinch hitter is standing straight up, too. But doesn't Kameda-kun look a little strange? It's like he's got a cold sweat. I patted my shoulders with the bat, then sneered at him in a relaxed
どう
voice.
した亀田君今日は不調かな
Oh, he's got a Sprite! Okay, he doesn't have one in the manga gamer. And he doesn't have one in the game either. In the original. Wow, he just has a PS3 Sprite. Yeah, he's got a head!
この程度の球じゃ笑っちゃってバットを振る気にもならないぜ。
Dude, you are pitching. Where is your pitcher's mitt?
おのれ
The next pitch, with the same incredible speed as before, it curved sharply and should have thrown off the batter's skill. But Keiichi didn't move at all. He just watched
直
coolly.
球投手に小細工は不要だよ、亀田君。こんなカーブに引っかかってくれるのかい？この辺りのバッターは。
Both the reporters and all the people watching noticed something was strange here. Was Oshima's Kameda, the pitcher who conquered Koshien, losing the mental battle? The next straight pitch had incredible speed again, but it went a little wild. It was a ball. I snorted, not even bothering to get ready
どうし
for
た
it.
亀田君。そんなにど真ん中が怖いのかい？まさか天下の亀田君がフォアボールなんてことはないだろうな。
Could Keiichi be pushing his luck a little bit?
くそー
The abnormal, unexpected situation spread confusion throughout the reporters.
何者だよ、あの前原圭一って男は。あの剛速球を前にしてここまでの余裕とは。
叶わないと見て空威張りをしてるだけさ。あんな不真面目そうな男にあの亀田が打たれるはずはない。
いや、私ははったりとは思えないな。超一流は同じく超一流を見抜くという。あの亀田は紛れもなく超一流。ならばこそ、あの謎の男の進化を見抜ける。
A really business person looking guy took off his sunglasses and gazed upon Keiichi.
まさか本当に？
The idiot pinch hitter who came cheering them with a golf club was actually a genius?
きっと本人はもう野球に魅力を知り、
Well, I mean, he
ゴルフへの
is.
転向を希望しているのだろう。天才スラッガー、ゴルフ界へ移籍か。
What a tremendous loss for baseball. Stop the presses. We're changing up our sports column.
ボール。これでフルカウントだぞ。
The excessive production was, of course, all being dramatized by Satoko. The big shots constantly had their eyes on Kameda-kun. If he were to lose easily, then they knew the match would have been fixed. Perhaps she wanted this little play of ours to create a mood where it didn't seem strange for Kameda-kun to lose, but
さとこ、これどう見てもやりすぎだぞ。
頑張れでございましたよ、ケイイチさん。明日の休会はいただきですわ。
I didn't want to have scouts all coming after me. I'm terrified of what would happen if the jig is up. Wait, I can't be making nervous faces right now.
ボール、フォアボール。
Take your base! Base on balls. Put them base on balls.
臆したか亀田君。見損なったぞ。
Kameda-kun hung his head in feigned
ケイ
dejection.
さん、これでバッチリ筋書き通りですよね。
ああ、でかしたぞ亀田君。この調子で次のバッターも頼むぞ。こんな試合とっとと終わらせて。
早く食べ放題に行きましょうよ。
Kameda-kun and I exchanged evil smiles. For some reason, there were a lot of camera flashes right then. It seemed like our dear journalist friends took it as two worthy rivals smiling to acknowledge each other's strength. As I trotted over to first base, the camera flashes continued, almost to the point to where they were annoying. When I got to first base, one of the reporters came over for an interview. Who interviews you on the fucking field? During the middle of a game!
甲子園でつけるつもりですか。
These things seemed like they were about to get too big for me. Maybe I should just be honest and confess that I'm not really into baseball.
俺は日本球界なんて初めから興味ないんだ。悪いな。
Whoa! This man, right from the start, He was always aiming for the world. He might become Japan's first ever big leaguer. What? The conversation was getting fantastically out of hand. Oh, I don't care anymore. I'll strike a guts pose for the cameras in desperation.
よっしゃ、作戦通りケイちゃんが出塁したね。
次はさとこちゃんの打順だね。
Great!
どうするんだろう。さあ、でっかいホームランでサヨナラ勝ちですわよ。
Sotoko stepped up to the plate, waving the bat around. The reporters couldn't hold back their laughter, maybe because they had just seen his battle with me. Maebara-kun finally got on base, but now it's all over. I see, so this is why Kameda-kun intentionally walked him. He didn't even have to fight it. He waited for an easier opponent for the final out. But to avoid a direct confrontation like that, we cannot make a light of him. That Keiichi Maebara.
さあ、亀田さん、いらっしゃいませ。
バカにするな。俺を誰だと思っているんだ。ケイさん。いや、前原さんならともかく、お前ごときに遅れなど取るものか。
Whenever this girl stepped up to the bat, she had swung wildly and missed, striking out every time. This might sound rude, but however much Kameda-kun holds back, I don't think she'll be able to hit a home run. I could hear the reporters declaring that there was no way a comeback would happen. Wait, what? Sotoko, she swung wildly and missed every single time she stepped up to bat. She swung after the sound and completely mistiming it. I could hear disappointed voices coming from those rooting for Hinamizawa. It's only natural. Every single batter is struck out. Even if worst comes to worst, no one would get a hit. And that's why it didn't sound strange when Kameda-kun said this.
お前ごときに本気で投げても仕方がないな。チャンスだ。次の一球は下投げでのんびり投げてやる。一発くらいヒットを打ってお母ちゃんに自慢できる種にさせてやる。
Big oof. Big ol' oof right there. Of course, these lines were all part of our plot, too. From out of the corner of his eye, Kameda-kun gave me a look. Was that all right?
ああ、いい感じだぞ。実にさりげない。カメラ、お主も演技派よの。
いえいえ、計算ほどではとてもとても。でへへへへ。
Even that exchange was seen as heated and enthusiastic by the
でも計
reporters.
算、いくら手を抜いて投げてもこの子本当に打てるんですかね。
いいからお前は決められた通りに投げろ。俺にはなんとなく分かってる。
Our exchange over, Kameda-kun moved to set position into pitching stance. Oh wow, she even got a CG for batting. Look at her go! What a stance! She's clearly gonna knock this out of the park.
手加減の球を投げなさいな。
They really are.
大ホームランにして差し上げますわ。
She had stuck out every time she was at bat. When I heard that, my vague ideas became firm beliefs. And out of Kameda-kun's hand comes a slow, lazy pitch, as though they were playing catch. Normal people would probably be able to hit it, but for Sotoko, who had been striking out the whole time, just when people started to think that way, the members of our club had already realized Sotoko's trap had begun. It was true. Striking out constantly, they had all been laying the groundwork for this moment. An act. All to make it feel like Kameda-kun letting off the gas wasn't strange at all. Which meant, in other words, that Sotoko... Holy shit! This girl's getting a lot of CG love! Home run! That shit's gone! She got it! Look at it go!
必要もありませんわね。
The super huge home run Sotoko hit disappeared over the roof of the school. The reporters lost their words at the sight, and then roars of applause. Despite this being what we'd anticipated, I can't help but stare in mute amusement at the gorgeous home run. Satoko strutted over to first base.
ほらほら、何をしてますの、ケイチさん。二塁は向こうでございますのよ。
サトコ、お前野球得意なんだろ。
Satoko grinned, showing her fang-like canines in reply. Come to think of it, she played baseball a lot with Tomita-kun and others during lunch, hadn't she? The fact that they always invited her to play meant she was by no means bad at it.
すべて大振りの凡退だ。しかも亀田君が登場する前からだろ。たくつくづく最後の最後に何か仕掛けるやつだな。
いつも言ってましたよ。罠は一つ。それも最後の最後で本当にさりげないくらいで十分なんでしたよ。
Damn it, that sounded kinda cool. Basically, she was just bragging about hitting the ball. But when Satoko did it, it looked so cool. It is so cool! Son of a bitch. We crossed home plate in order, me, then Satoko, and completed our walk-off home run. Our teammates welcomed us back with their blessings. Maibara-san, that was amazing! Totally cool! Son of a bitch. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun praised me.
どうだ見たかよ、富田君、岡村君。見事ひっくり返してやったぜ。
レナもかっこよかったと思うよ。お疲れ様。
なんのこんなの軽い仕事だぜ。
I briskly clapped my hand against Rena's outstretched palm.
サトコもあっぱれ。最後は豪快に決めてくれたね。
私を誰だとお思いですの？
Man, can't understand her. Satoko Hojo.
ケイちゃんも見事だったよ。よくあの亀田を口説き落とせたね。
口先の魔術師なのです。
The magician of words. She's not wrong. That's basically become his title at this point.
リカちゃん、それ褒め言葉じゃないと思うな。
しかし本当にケイチさんでなくてはできない荒技ですわね。
Appreciate it, dude. Very much appreciated. Yeah, he's a word mage.
私にはとても真似できませんわ。ぜひ今度私にもご教授いただきたいですわね。
あんな荒技をサトコがこなしたら想像するのも恐ろしい。くれぐれも真似はしないでくれよな。
After declaring the match over, the umpire came to us.
いや、まさか本当に勝てるとは。驚きましたよ。
サトコなら打てるって言ったでしょ。全然信じてくれないんだからな。
The umpire scratched his head apologetically and apologized to Satoko, smiling dryly.
それにケイチ君だってすごかったでしょ。ケイチ君ってここ一番で本当に頼りになる人なんですよ。
いやー、ゴルフクラブで乱入してきた時は本当に大丈夫かと思いましたけど。
Always bring a golf club to a baseball game, folks. That's how you know you're gonna win.
あの亀田君との息詰まる攻防は手に汗を握りましたよ。
Right, that breathtaking farce. I quirked a wry smile. Not even the Buddha would have realized that while everyone thought this was a fair match, Kameda-kun and I were thinking about our evil dessert violating ways. We have evil dessert violating ways.
約束ちゃんと覚えてるよね。
これは仕方がありませんね。
Exactly, turn baseball into Pangya. It's easy.
やったねやったね。ケイチ君、これで明日はバーベキュー大会だよ。
Yo, barbecue meetup! Fantastic! Rena clapped her hands and we all began to dance with joy. Kameda-kun and our teammates were jumping up and down too.
なんだバーベキュー大会？おいおい、一体どういう話になってるんだ？
日の試合に勝てたら高級お肉いっぱいのバーベキュー大会を振る舞ってくださるって約束になってましたの。
Same!
一時は危うかったですが、圭一さんの活躍で見事獲得できましたのよ。
I see, so that's what this was about. It was certainly not a game we could have lost.
入江は大散財でかわいそなのです。
参ったな。でも約束ですからね。
私たちは食うときは情け容赦なく食うからね。
Like cannibals.
何しろ育ち盛りだし。いいかいみんな。明日は徹底的に食いまくるよ。
Yeah, Rin just wants to grill. All the members of the Hinamizawa fighters raised their fists high in the air and cheered. Rika-chan was petting the head of the umpire, who was smiling painfully at the off-kilter remarks. He gave her his head and looked like he was about to cry. It looked like the price of victory would be pretty big.
参ったな。でも仕方ないね。約束ですから。お肉とかを買いにお買い物に行かないとな。
監督、約束通り牛肉は高級なのお願いね。野菜ばっかり買って安上がりにしたら許さないからね。
Damn. The umpire, whom they were calling Coach, grinned dryly, crestfallen. Umpire? Coach? The uniform he was wearing had Hinamizawa Fighters written on it. Oh, so it's just not just the umpire, he's actually our team's coach.
前原くんでよかったですか？お名前。
はい。
前原くんの出塁がなければありえない逆転でした。
Yeah, he's gotta be important, he's got a graphic!
ぜひ明日のバーベキューにはいらしてください。いやいや、それよりもぜひうちのチームに入りませんか？あなたとなら喧嘩を制覇できるかも。
監督、まあその話は置いといて、今はお財布の心配だけをなさいませ。
Despite the coach being an adult, everyone seemed to get along very well with him. Coach, huh?
よろしくお願いしますね。ひなみざわファイターズ監督の入江ですよ。
He extended his hand to me. I firmly grasped it with my own
前原です。
reply.
よろしく。
Then the coach took the other hand and began to shake mine softly.
すべすべなお手手ですね。
Don't be weird about this, dude. Don't be weird about this.
きめも細かいし、お手入れも実にいい感じです。はあ、さわさわ。
You're being weird!
はあ？ちょっと。
当家のメイドたちにもこれくらいの肌のお手入れはするよう厳命しなくてはいけないですね。お手入れの悪いメイドたちにはお仕置き。
EDA, please, don't be weird.
メイド？何の話をしているんですか？
はあ、こんなすべすべな手でご奉仕。はあ。
You're being weird. Stop it! The coach's eyes were spellbound, and his delusions floated through his very own original magical universe. He made a supremely satisfied smile. How do I put this? Who the hell is this guy?
面食らってる。
監督はちょっと変わってる人なの。
A little strange, you think?
でもとっても面白い人なんだよ。
I felt like you couldn't measure him by saying strange or funny. I felt more like creeper would be the appropriate word. I really didn't think we'd get along. The other self in my mind made a witty retort for some reason.
ほら、いい加減になさいませ。ケイチさんも嫌がっておりましたよ。
はあ、すべすべ。
Dude, stop. You're being weird. Stop. The coach didn't try to take his hands off mine until Satoko hit him with a threefold wash bucket attack, causing him to faint. Fuck, dude. Jesus. Satoko's trap course. Advanced! Hell yeah, Garbage John. She got it. She just knocked him the fuck out with wash buckets. We have another trap course. Look at this guy. We got him again. Look who's here. It was a peaceful lunch break. Those are the sounds of peace, obviously.
なんだ
今廊下からすごいのが聞こえた。なんだろう。
We rushed into the hallway, and to our surprise, Coach was there with a water bucket overturned on his head.
監督、大丈夫？
Look at this guy!
いや
Look at him
やられま
styling.
したね。
This guy, this look kind of has John vibes a little bit. I kind of feel like there's some John vibes here. Let's see how they handled these. Oh, good lord. That expression is creepy as fuck. Holy crap. Oh, wow. That's a lot. This is a lot. Oh, dear.
皆さん、こんにちは。
Coach greets us, cool and
どうしたんです
calm.
か監督。学校に来るなんて珍しい。
This is Canon John. More than Wander Song Bard. It's definitely a John
い
face.
やお仕事の絡みでして、私毎週学校には来てるんですよ。ここしばらくは何事もなかったので、すっかり油断してました。
さとこちゃんの罠は忘れた頃に来ますからね。大丈夫ですか、服？
いえいえ、ちょうど行水がしたいと思ってたところですからね。実に涼しくていいですよ。
さすが監督、ちょっとやそっとのことでは怒らない。その辺が大人って感じだよね。
She was right. If I were Coach, I would have started running around with the bucket still on my head looking for her. His adult way of not getting mad at every little child's prank was admirable. It's almost like he
いい
had
です
some
か、前原
sense.
さん。こういうのは考え方一つで腹立たしくも愉快にもなるんです。要は受け止め方一つなんですよ。
水バケツを丸ごと食らって、それだけクールにいられる秘訣があるなら、ぜひご教授を願いたいです。
例えば明治から続く古式ゆかしい旧家があるとします。そこには大勢の使用人としてメイドさんが雇われているとします。もちろん大きな家ですから、ベテランのおつぼね様と化したメイド長から新米のピチピチしたメイドさんまでがたくさんいるのです。ほら、想像できますか？
Are you about to be weird again? Yeah, you're about to be weird again, aren't you? Oh no.
ほら。
No, it's getting weird. A space filled with dreamy maids in pink and peach adorned with frills and headbands, with Coach at their center, began to spread out before me.
新米メイドたちはそのピチピチさと初々しさで、
Oh
ご
no.
主人様の寵愛を一身に。でもそれが先輩メイドたちには許せないのです。断るごとに難癖をつけ、いじめていじめていじめ抜いて。ほら、まだこんなに埃が残っていますよ。
But with maids.
あー、すみません。
I get that joke. That's funny.
もう一度やり直し。バシャー。
Basha!
バケツを逆さにぶっかけられるメイドさん。びしょ濡れのメイドさんが泣きそうになりながら、それでもけなげに、はあはあ、
Calm down, dude.
メイド
Oh no!
なんだか知んないけど楽しそう。
He's got a supporter!
レナもメイドさんいいな。
ああ、もう レナまで感化されてきた。ほらケイちゃんもいつまでも監督の世界に浸っていない。
これさえなければ監督も決して悪い人じゃありませんのに。
Damn.
北条聡子さん発見。聡子さん、これは何ざます？まだ埃が残ってるざますよ。
Dude, don't be weird. Don't do this.
お仕置きざます。
Irie, stop. Coach plucked Satoko up and started giving her a spanking. Stop this, stop this, stop this.
さとこちゃんかい。
Let's not go this route.
天才的な読みでトラップを操る聡子がどうしてこの顛末までは読めないのか実に不思議だぞ。
そうかな。これはさとこちゃんの望んだ結末だと思うな。こ
の結末を聡子が望んだ？それはどういう意味？
人にこういういたずらをしたら絶対に相手は怒って追いかけてくるよね。そういうのもコミュニケーションだと思わない？
そんなコミュニケーションすごく嫌だぞ。普通に挨拶から入ってこんにちはってことにはならん
Let's
の。
hope he's not trying to be Kamoshida. That's the absolute worst.
あれ？ケイチ君聞いたことない？いたずらばかりしてる人ってね、人に構ってもらいたくて仕方がない寂しがり屋
There's
さんなんだ
Rena
って。
being very observant again. Big ol' thinky dinky right there. Kamoshida is the first palace boss from Persona 5, like the most terrifying and realistic one. He's really gross. Rena gave a cool smile, laughing abruptly explained.
さとこちゃんの罠にかかったらちゃんと怒ったり笑ったりしてさとこちゃんを追いかけてほしいの。そういう猫の甘え髪みたいなの可愛いと思わないかな。
Well, yeah, like, a girl is literally bullied to a suicide attempt in that first arc of Persona
ここで
5.
驚いて飛び抜きま
It
すわ。
can't get worse
だ
than
から
that.
ここに仕掛ければ絶対にかかりますの。
Satoko, regaling us with her trap philosophy, was improving the already brutal trap hell from the mountain. If Rena was right, and her traps are to get people to pay attention to her, then all these traps in the mountain were basically a crystallized form of those feelings. Along with Rika-chan, setting up trap after trap after trap on the mountains. Anyway, always waiting for someone to fall into them, but nobody needed to come to this mountain in the first place. Without a doubt, she and Rika-chan had spent a lot of time imagining how victims caught in these traps would react. Satoko, separated for a long time from her beloved Nini Satoshi. With her stubbornness, she never once said that she wanted him to come home. But all the traps sleeping in the mountain told me how Satoko really felt.
聞いてますのケイチさん。
あ、ごめんなんだって？
このように木の幹に釘を一本打ちつけただけでも立派なトラップになるんですのよ。ちょうどあそこで転げてここに額を打ちつければ痛いですわよ。
You are devious, child.
釘の頭に人間トンカチってわけか。それは痛そうだな。
このトラップはきっと悪い悪人を懲らしめる強力なトラップになりますわよ。どんな悪党がかかるか楽しみでございますわね。
そこでなんで俺をチラチラ見るんだよ。俺にこれに引っかかってほしいと思ってんのか？さすがにこれは大怪我するぞ。
Exactly. There's a line between trap and homicide attempt.
このトラップはちょっとやめとけ。
そうですの？まあ確かに愛がないトラップはダメでございますからね。ではその悪党もちゃんと改心したらかからないように少し釘の位置を。
Satoko immersed herself in adjusting the nail's position. Traps of love, huh? Maybe Coach was right. Just by reacting a little differently, everything changes. Come to think of it, maybe you can feel humor and warmth even when Satoko traps you.
できましたよ。この絶妙な位置でしたら完璧ですわ。いかがですケイチさん？
あ、 おう、完璧だな。このトラップに引っかかる悪党が現れるといいな。
Inflicting bodily harm on others is fun! It looked a little painful, but I considered coming here sometime and getting caught in it. God damn, what a good boy. What a good guy! Keiichi, you're too much. You're a good boy. She better not be the reason why dead bodies show up. That would hurt a lot. Alright, so that is going to do it once again. But we will be back once again tomorrow night. Same time, same channel. So, you know the drill by now.